And we are live. Phil, check,
Yeah.
check 1 2, check.
Check 123.
I got a secret little surprise for you today.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
a secret surprise.
yeah, it's secret until you open your eyes and see what the secret surprise is. I'll give you a hint. Carbach.
Got nothing, man. Oh, you got Koss. You got a Koss album.
It's got Carbach on it, man.
Was it? Oh, did you listen to it?
No, I'm gonna do an episode on it.
We should do.
We
Yeah.
could do that. I got 2 weeks of holidays, so we should do a whole episode just for.
Oh, man, that is the coolest, man. I didn't even.
Yeah.
I think there's a different cover for that.
There are a couple
On
of
the
different
Koss
covers.
site,
Couple
yeah.
of different covers. But
I think that's the original, though.
I think so. Hey, so our friend Cedric Ankety obviously is here. Hello to you, and thanks for joining. And our friend Christopher Rice is here, and he says, I listened to a big chunk of Trout Mask Replica. Cool. Thanks for being here, Risto.
You're welcome.
It'll take a few listens maybe before you fall in love with it. But I'm looking forward to chatting with Risto over my Christmas holidays, and I don't know if Cedric Ankety is interested in talking to me, but I'll maybe talk to him too.
Cedric Ankety doesn't like Trout Mask Replica. He's again it.
It's too proggy. I like when you sent me an email. It was just like, when does prog become more than prog, or what was it?
Oh, I don't know.
When is prog more prog than prog? And I said every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
We were doing our own commercials.
Yes. So we have, I didn't want to give a shout out to Prog Apolypes, but
Our arch enemy.
sorry for the mispronunciation, but they actually showed up this time. This is the first time they've actually showed up, except for during our fundraiser at the first episode there.
I mean, they do give us PayPals, and we enjoy, the cash apps. We enjoy it,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I wonder how you got that Koss.
It was not cheap. It was not cheap, I can tell you that.
Ugh. Well, when I went to look for one, it was like 100 and something, and I was like, oh no.
I didn't pay that much, but it was more than I want to admit. So, but I've tried every other means to get that Carbach song, and I just can't. I can't find it. One guy had it. One guy claimed to have it, and then it was just he had the wrong name on one of the other Koss songs. So I don't know how that happened, but
I mean, we're true Koss fans.
Yeah.
We need to hear everything they do.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we're embarrassed about this song. We don't want anyone to hear it. That's why I need to hear it.
It's so delightful. I mean, everything they did. And so let's get down to it. We got a lot of work ahead of us here today, and we're going to cut off
Not really.
a hard cutoff at 9 p.m. So
Okay, but it's not really that bad.
no.
The Tone Dogs.
Yeah.
I did do something with. What did I do? I split them into two. The two
Yeah.
albums, but the Frank Zappa stuff, like I already know where the gold is, so it was like
That was easy for you.
yeah.
Yeah, I never asked you to do all this work that you do on the side for the podcast. You're just volunteering, and I'm just letting you do it. And I appreciate it, but you're not obliged to do all.
I was hoping you wouldn't appreciate it. That's why I do it.
Okay.
I thought it was annoying, so that was my.
Another one of your plans foiled by my
Yes.
live and let live attitude. Okay.
Like, oh yeah, sounds good to me. Yeah,
Anything you do is fine. That's
do that
That's-
crappy thing you do.
Why do you think you, of all my people that I met in the what? Oh,
That started already.
oh, you're sharing. Okay, I was wondering what happened.
Yeah. So, you were saying?
Of all the people I've had on my CVS podcast, you're the one that I chose as my co-host for this.
Yeah, out of the long line of people waiting to be your
no,
co-host.
out of the long line of people who are interested in prog. I mean, it's a short list. That's a very short list. But
Okay, now the Tone Dogs themselves, I don't know. I mean, their whole gimmick is we have two bass players. You know, that's pretty much their gimmick.
no. Did you enjoy the bass?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the second album better than the first.
Of course, yeah.
But they had some, it was all right.
Let's hear the highlights.
Atmospheric.
Did you like the drummer?
I didn't notice the drums.
Oh, okay. He's a very famous drummer from Soundgarden and the other Seattle band that's famous.
I'm glad I didn't know that. All right, ready?
Yes.
So that was the first album, right?
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, because I think that is every highlight from that.
No.
I think so.
No.
It was good, though.
So many more.
The second one had a really cool song. I like the chord progression on. And
from the second album?
Yeah.
Okay.
Present something else. I'll go to 2, share.
Share it, okay.
Ooh, all the way. I was playing at 2 times speed. Never mind. Sorry. but the first song, it reminded me of Talking Heads.
Yeah, when CIA when Bush ran the CIA, was the head of the CIA.
Yeah,
I love that song.
It's good.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, that was good.
That's cool. That's so cool. 3 fell swoops. But my favorite is Traffic Island Psycho. I love that. That line, I get chills. I'm listening to that line like she's like paranoid about this guy, and is he a good lover? Is he a good lover?
When the light turns green.
Is he a good lover? Is he gonna hold my hand? Like, I just love that. Yeah. No, but I do like her voice. It's not always good, but I like that she's not too serious. Obviously, did you like Spanish Eyes? The silliness of that, or just bothered you?
Yeah, I mean, the second album was really like one that I could just speed through, listen.
No skipping.
Yeah, no, like, where are we now? How much longer to go? The first one kind of had those moments in it.
Yeah. I don't like the second track on the first album.
Yeah, that one.
It's aggravating.
Actually, the best part was just that beginning
of the second track.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I put that in there.
Yeah. But the first track of the first album really highlights the bass, obviously. I mean, that's a bit of a show off.
And then playing each other, playing off each other.
I'm just impressed. I mean, and maybe I'm sexist. Well, I'm definitely sexist, but I was impressed that a girl can play a bass.
That's all they have are girl basses these days. Have you noticed?
No.
Kim Deal with the Pixies.
Okay.
Who's the other bass player?
What, there are 2?
Tina Weymouth from the Talking Heads.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, so I you can.
There's a lot. There's a ton.
this is
these players.
if I'm not mistaken, it's 1990-ish. So, maybe there's some hangover from the new wave that you heard. Was there any because this is like Seattle, so it's going to be like grunge central in a couple of years, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear any of that?
I didn't.
Okay. Did you hear
Did you?
jazz? Did you hear jazz?
I heard jazz influence, but nothing straight jazz.
Yeah.
It was more like
Did you feel like it was like a little sampler of ideas, like almost like
that's all I thought. I thought it was more like, I thought it was more
sketches,
atmospheric than it was songs.
It's not really substantial.
But it was, easy to listen to.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you're going,
Right. And there were a couple of surprises where you're like, hey, that part was
Now, one song that Mr. Nice, whatever. I love that chord progression. It's really
can you play
good.
the part that you
Yeah,
like?
let me see if I can get it.
That one took a long time to grow on me. That one aggravated
That
me.
one was like right away.
Okay.
I was like, man, that's great. That's so like, and her voice is very good in that one. Let me find the full song.
If you did grow to like her, she's got a whole bunch of projects, like a lot of projects. I mean,
I know. Like I saw it when I went to her Bandcamp. It was like $199 for her full, list. I'm like, what? $199? And you look, it's like 1 million albums, and you're like, nice, good for you.
Cool. It's pretty cool.
You got to hit some of them out of the park once in a while.
Yeah, I'm sure. There's gold in there. I'm sure there is.
Let's see, where can we find? I got to move you out of the way. I got to go. Oh, Mr. Awfully Nice. That's the one.
Yeah.
All right. So, got to share from here. So I think you can see me.
Yeah.
Run, help me, run, help me, run, help me, run.
The part I really like. Yeah, it's almost like a jazz.
Oh, I love this part. Yeah, I love this part.
She loves.
Anyway,
what are they ripping off there? Because I know that's one or two popular songs that they're ripping off. Like, help me, Rhonda. Who sings that?
Well, that's the Beach Boys, obviously. But I don't think that's what they're ripping off.
And She Loves Me, yeah. What is that?
Oh, you mean by saying those words?
Yeah,
that's the Beatles. Yeah, She Loves You. Yeah.
I knew I recognized it. I couldn't remember from where. Our friend Christopher Rice says that he could easily make an album just like Captain Beefheart's Trout Replica. So I said, please do.
Go do it now.
Please
drop everything you're doing.
Do it. I guarantee you'll become rich. I guarantee. Could you become rich with that?
You'll have my admiration.
Cult following. You'll have following.
You'll have so much admiration from everyone.
Seta Picante says Beach Beatles. That's a good name for that track. What did you think of Kletsy? Because it bothers me because it's like that klezmer thing. It bothered me.
I like it. Like I'm at a bar mitzvah, I like it.
It changes later, right? It changes a bit?
Right. There's the one. It goes into like a German. almost.
Are they just showing off? Are they showing off like that they're just talented, or are they having fun with?
I think it's a pretty generic thing they're doing, but they're like throwing different beats in, and they're just showing.
Was major minor, like if you were listening to it, did you notice changes from minor to major keys or something like that?
Yeah. It's just playing around.
Yeah,
more
the bass is nice though. I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
Like I've told you.
But I think there's a guy bass player playing too.
Yeah. The two sort of founders of this were both bass players.
I think the first time I saw a bass player was Tina Weymouth, and of course the greatest bass player ever was Carol Kay is her name.
Okay.
From the Wall of Sound. Phil Spector.
Oh.
Like she played bass on all those Beach Boy albums, all the, all those great Motown, like a bunch of good stuff. But I was like always amazed because like when I was a kid trying to learn bass, like just pressing down on it was the hardest part.
Oh yeah.
And you got these like ladies who are just like tearing it up on it, and you're going, huh, what am I doing wrong? But it's sort of like grandma when she'd make dough,
she's strong,
and she's like, okay, go ahead, and you need the dough for a while, and you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing, as a kid,
Women are definitely strong.
Yeah.
So that's good. So overall, are you glad I introduced you to this?
I like the Tone Gogs of Magog.
Did you read a little bit about the history of the band and all that sort of stuff?
No.
No reviews? You didn't read reviews?
I don't like to read the reviews,
okay.
But I probably will now because I probably will like listen to more of their stuff, but I just need to.
No, those are the only two albums.
Oh.
So you're done. You're done. You're done. So on to my homework now.
Do we have to give them? Oh wait, let's do your homework first.
Yeah, let's do my homework first. I want to hear your reviews. Highlights.
Let's bring one up here. I don't know. Like I think you. I mean, I get to.
Oh yeah. Before we start,
I get to listen to it too.
Before we start,
but I was so mad that you got two of the greatest albums, and I got this like indie stuff. So it was nice.
90s indie, yeah. But before we start, could you guess? Because I told you I'm obsessed with one of the 16 tracks. Could you guess which one it was? Do you have any idea? Give me three.
I have no clue.
No clue?
No clue.
Oh.
Because when you told me it's got funny lyrics, the verses are better than the chorus, I'm like, that's like half of the songs. Like, what are you doing? That's like almost every song.
There was a hint in the email. The hint was one of 16. So it was track number 1, which was
Camarillo Brillo.
That's my favorite. That's my all-time favorite.
I
love that.
Do you like the guitar parts in the middle?
I like all the music. I like all the music, and
it's like when he sings a song, he does a guitar. I mean, he sings a verse, he does a guitar part. Sings a verse, does a guitar part.
I found the music amazing.
Yeah, the drumming in between.
Yeah, everything was amazing. I love. Is that sax I'm hearing in there in the second part of the song?
It's multiple horns.
Okay, so, whatever that is, I love that. I love everything musically about it. But the chorus has been growing on me. But the chorus I found a little bit disjointed and a little bit. Whatever, but
I liked it.
I like the verse.
When I was, I don't know, when I first heard that album, I love that chorus. She had a snake for a pet.
It's growing on me.
Amulet.
Yeah, it's definitely growing.
She was breeding a dwarf, but she wasn't done yet.
She wasn't done yet. What does that mean?
She's breeding a dwarf, so she's not done yet. She's not done breeding the dwarf.
Okay, it paints quite a picture. So let's hear your highlights.
All right. See if you agree or disagree or whatever in between. Let's see. I'll share this. I just love that drum part. Like I think that's like the best part of the whole song.
Head.
Not a speck of cereal. favorite line.
Wait a minute, let me sterilize it. Give me your lighter.
On the other hand, I would keep the wax and melt it down. Don't be a naughty Eskimo.
Love that.
Lead-built snowshoes.
Jazz from hell right there. Jazz from hell.
Sang lock around the clock. Him and me can play the blues.
That's Apostrophe, right?
Yeah.
To the grindstone, they say.
Head.
And that was it. Those are the
Wow.
highlights.
Wow.
Do you disagree? Agree?
Yeah, there are more little things I would have highlighted, but let me pull it up so I can actually talk about, because there's a lot to talk about here.
Stop sharing.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, it did take a while to grow on me, as you know. With Zappa, I have a hard time
Oh man, I don't know.
because I grew up just loyal to Beefheart, but yeah. So
He was knocking them out of the park on those two.
Yeah, here we go. Over-Nite Sensation and Apostrophe. I mean, my overall general appreciation of the two albums is that I think the highlights of Over-Nite Sensation might be better, but on average, I think that Apostrophe is better and more coherent. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I can find highlights that are stronger on the Over-Nite Sensation, but if I'm going to sit down and listen, it's more pleasant, I think, to listen to Apostrophe. That's if that makes any sense to you.
Well, yeah, like one song leads into another one, into another one.
It's like an opera. I felt like I was watching an opera. You know, is it all a dream? Because he starts out by saying, "I had a dream," right? I don't know if that's. And we shouldn't read too much into it anyway. But...
I think he was just saying whatever he was saying.
So Camarillo Brillo, like I told you, I love that. I'm the Slime really grew on me, especially the female parts. You know,
Yes,
that's my favorite part. Okay, that's my favorite part of this album. I think is Tina Turner
with the
Tina Turner and the Ikettes
with the xylophone thing.
I love the xylophone. I love that. Did he invent that particular sound with the xylophone in Prague, or was it already being done?
He wrote it, but I don't forget who the xylophone plays. It's a lady who plays the xylophone.
Dirty Love I like, but I'd already been familiar with it. I don't know how. Don't ask me how I was familiar with it. Did it get airtime on the radio?
I have no idea. I didn't think any of them were on the radio.
50-50 I Hate with a Passion. Scream singing, yeah. And Zomby Woof is also scream singing, but it's more it's fun. It's fun.
Well, I think maybe the best parts of those are the guitar leads.
Yeah,
they are really.
I hate to admit it, but I do like Dinah-Moe Humm, even though it's pornographic and disgustingly juvenile and crass. But I mean, I just like the jauntiness of it. It's got a cute little thing happening, you know.
The tweezers.
He uses that tweezer thing a lot in a lot of his albums, including when he did Bongo Fury with Captain Beefheart. He used the same zircon encrusted tweezers all the time. And he even repeated between this album and the next album. He repeated that phrase about the poncho. Is it your poncho, real poncho?
Is this a real poncho or serious poncho? That's Camarillo Brillo. He starts that one. Yeah.
Yeah, but he mentions it again in the next album, Apostrophe. And then Montana, it's good, it's fun.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't really love it, keep listening to it. Okay. It'll be like one of the great. It'll be in your head, and you'll love it forever. I mean, that's one of those songs that is just like.
Did you know that Tina Turner was in this album?
I didn't. No.
So that makes me love it. That makes me.
That makes it even better.
Yeah, because I love Tina.
Because you wrote that song with her.
And the Ikettes, and you know that Ike was a real asshole. He told Zappa, like, yeah, you can use the Ikettes, but you can't pay them more than I pay them. You have to pay them $25 per whatever. And so, like, Zappa's like, well, but Ike said, no, that's the limit. So he was a real asshole. And Zappa said that Tina Turner was a sweetheart, brought them food. She's just so sweet. And I've always loved her. So anyway, that's it. That's it for that album. And then with the Apostrophe, I love Don't Eat the Yellow Snow. I love Nanook Rubs It In. I love when the guy, I think you highlighted it when the guy said he's blind.
Yeah.
I love that. How he says it. That's Zappa, right? Is that
Yeah.
I love that. It's one of my highlights. St. Alfonso's Pancake Breakfast I found a bit blasphemous, but whatever. And
I wasn't Catholic when I first heard that album.
yeah. I find it a little bit strange. Like Centrifugal Force was just okay for me, but Apostrophe, for some reason, I really, 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 really like that. I don't like guitar. I don't like guitar solos, but there's something so constructed about it. It doesn't sound like some guy wanking on his guitar. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like
I read in a guitar magazine back when I was a kid that none of the guitar solos that you hear on the album are actually done in the studio, but he would record himself doing it live.
Oh.
Massive amounts of tapes of just solos that he would do. Like signaled out, and he would just pull out, oh, this is in D, or this is he would like put it in, see if it worked. Here on a album of his that's in the studio actually has live solos.
Wow.
I believe that like studio solos counted.
Pretty cool. So yeah, I'm surprised.
I don't know if it's true, but I read it. But...
That's cool. Yeah. I can't believe that for 5 minutes and 50 seconds I'm like actually paying attention to a guitar song and enjoying it, because I just don't normally like guitar. Uncle Remus, I mean, I'm actually having troubles remembering that one, but Stinkfoot I'd heard before somehow. I don't know how I'd heard that before, but
I don't know if that was in the original album.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
What's your takeaway with Uncle Remus? Or maybe you could play me a little bit of it.
I love that one.
Maybe if you could pull
that guitar solo is amazing.
Play me a little bit just because I can't remember.
Yeah. It's the one, just keep your nose.
Tina Turner and the Ikettes are also in the... they're not credited, but they are here according to Prog Archives.
Ooh. Remus, Frank Zappa. All right, we'll save this one.
Right.
We'll share this one right here.
Are you doing your best Noel Gallagher imitation right now?
Man, I don't know.
I heard it on the radio. I heard the Oasis. I heard Oasis on the radio, and I thought, hey, I wonder if Phil likes Oasis. And I was like,
is this some kind of test? Like,
yeah.
You're out if you say yes?
No, you can have. There's no wrong opinions.
There's a wrong opinion if you like Oasis. The best part is this guitar player. Hold on.
And it's hard if it hits on, Gladstone, they say, will that redeem us, Uncle Remus? I can't wait to...
Tickling the Ivories there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's a fantastic song.
The thing that bothers me about Frank Zappa is his lyrics, he's trying to be silly and whatever, and it's just it bothers me. It bothers me.
I think he's succeeding in being silly.
Yeah, but I think he should, like I told you last time, I like when prog artists are extremely serious or extremely silly, and I feel like he's intelligent. He's too intelligent. He himself, the artist, is too intelligent, and his way of play acting at being stupid, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I find it cheap, and I find it half-hearted, half-assed. Like, some people are actually retarded, and it's funny. He's not retarded, but he's pretending to be. That's what bothers me. You know what I mean? Like, I think Captain Beefheart was actually deranged and, narcissistic and all kinds of problems. And that's why I buy it. I buy it because I think he's suffering inside and he's, like, really disturbed. I don't think Frank Zappa is really disturbed. I think he's just play acting like he's silly, but I don't think he's really silly. I really don't think he's silly. I think he's serious. I think he's intelligent.
I mean, I don't know him personally.
That's my hunch. But I don't buy it. I don't think it's authentic, and I don't know why he's pretending to be silly. I always get that feeling from him. Sometimes there's a turn of phrase, it's funny and whatever, and the voices he makes. Does he do most of his voices on these 2 albums that you gave me?
Yes.
Because he's got quite a range. Speaking voice, wow. He can go deep. So do you want to do the hallmarks?
Yeah, let's do those things. The things we're supposed to do.
Andy Edwards.
Yeah, I got to pull it up.
Keyword search. Hallmarks with an S.
Hallmarks. Hallmark Channel.
Yeah. I just found out who's going to be Mr. Christmas for the Hallmark movie competition reality show.
Oh, yeah, who?
It's the guy I was cheering for, Ezra. Stay tuned for the upcoming movie.
Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. All right, so let's go back to Tone Dogs. Long compositions using non-pop song structure. I wouldn't say so. Influenced by classical form.
Not really.
And not very long.
I mean, there are a couple of 10-minute songs, but...
Are there? I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I think we listened to like 23-minute songs of, like, on average, listening to prog music, so it's like, I don't know.
What were the song lengths on Zappa, though?
Yeah, those were real quick. Yeah, I mean, the whole album was like 33 minutes.
We'll get to that.
But that, I would say, I wouldn't give them that.
Okay.
So, non-blues influence in vocal sound.
Yes,
Yeah,
for sure.
I would give them that.
Sure.
It's got 10%. Literary allusions and lyrics with non-love song subject matter. Yeah, I guess. Silly lyrics,
Yeah, and she also did nonsense gibberish.
Yeah.
Gibberish.
Lots of that. Conceptual continuity across albums.
They only have 2 albums, so I mean.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you could live. One stands on its own without giving reference to the other.
Okay.
Unless you think there's.
No, I mean,
like I think the second album is a lot better and more well thought out. I don't know. Don't you?
Well, the way I see the Tone Dogs is kind of like, and the way I see a lot of Rio, which is rock in opposition, the way I see it is a lot of the time it's just ideas, experiments, little sketches, and you know what I mean? So I don't really look for a lot of the prog hallmarks.
Yeah.
At all. It's just like, hey, I'm fucking around. What do you think of this? What do you think of this idea? Bang. What do you think of this idea? Bang. That's how I think of Rio. I love it for that.
I like it.
There's no commitment. Like, I mean, I don't have to, like, really enter a world or anything.
Like your CVS podcast. Use of integration of modern technology. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Synthesizer sound. So they're at 30%. Make some prog.
I think it sounds pretty cool for early 90s. I mean, I don't know.
Odd time signatures and obtuse rhythms. Yeah, I got that. Fantasy or sci-fi imagery? No.
Not really.
Musical complexity and virtuosity.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. Use of improvisation in extended musical form. I don't think any one of those songs was a jam.
I don't think so.
So integrated English aesthetic, no. So they're 50% prog.
Okay.
That's not bad. We've had less. Like Zappa. And these are just these 2 albums, I guess. Right?
Yeah, we're only looking at these 2 albums, yeah.
because long composition, he would have it because he's like lumpy gravy is like, is the side, a song is the side of an album.
I'm curious to find out if I go through Frank Zappa's whole discography. I wonder if I'm going to settle on my favorite albums, and
like
you're
a
gonna be like,
period.
what? And you're going to be like, why that album? And I'm going to
No, I like all
that one. Oh, you like them all?
I like all. I don't have a favorite period.
Okay.
I just thought that this was the most easy listening, like one hit after another, riffs
Okay.
But I would give it influenced by classical form.
Of course, because he's so into the classical.
Even just that xylophone stuff is just
Yeah.
amazing, and the drumming too it's not normal drumming. That's like classical drumming. Like if you had,
Who's the drummer there?
I don't know.
Oh, Tom Fowler on bass. No way, he played with Captain Beefheart.
Yep.
Ralph Humphrey on drums. Hey,
Great.
Bruce Fowler on trombone. He's from Captain Beefheart. Cool.
So I'm going to give him 50 because even though he doesn't have long compositions, it does have a classical form.
Yeah.
In his music. So
Yeah.
Non-blues influenced vocal sound sometimes, regional accent. Yeah,
Well,
he sounds
it's very blues. Let's just be real. It's very blues based. So
yeah, but it's his own regional accent. He's not trying to sound and like anything else other than himself.
yeah, you can give him some points there.
So he's at 10% right now. Literary illusion in lyrics, non-love subject matter. Yeah, we'll give him that.
He's obsessed with sex.
But not love songs.
He's not obsessed with love.
Conceptual continuity across albums, like tweezers. We'll give that to him. 30. Use of integration and modern technology, of course, synthesizers and stuff. He's got that. Odd type signatures, yes. Fantasy or sci-fi imagery.
Not really.
Breeding
Not
a
really.
dwarf. She has an amulet.
Yeah, this is all just making fun of the new age people. I mean, I don't know. You can give him 50% on that.
All right.
He is so not. He like I told you many times.
He's not very sci-fi.
Zappa does not take me on a voyage. Zappa brings me exactly into my.
All right,
living room.
let's not give him 50 then. We'll just let it out. Musical complexity, yes.
Yeah.
Improvisation,
Yeah.
yes. Integration of the English aesthetic, no. So 70% prog, those two albums.
Pretty good.
And I'm sure you get more on the other ones.
And as I always say, I don't really give a crap about these hallmarks.
Yeah.
I don't.
They're just what our leader tells us.
Yeah, our biggest donor. We have to give him something back.
Yes.
So we give him this. So that's pretty good. I mean, I was thinking, this week I was trying to. I always battle every week, like, what does Phil like? What does he not like? And how can I please him and whatever. But then I always just say, well, I just want to share what I like, and if he likes it, he likes it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I've settled on a couple of options for you. One of them is really, really easy listening, and I don't know if I have a feeling you don't like easy listening. Like, I don't mean easy listening that you hear on the radio. I mean, it's like, it's not going to challenge you, but I like it. I like it. Okay? It's jazzy, it's cool, it's nice.
Giving me jazz.
There's that, or I can give you something that's a little bit more obtuse.
I was thinking this morning, I was like, you know what we should do? We should find like all the Prague Christmas songs.
Uh-huh.
If there's any. Like, I don't even know if there's any.
Oh yeah.
But we could just listen to
Christmas
them
music.
because like we're gonna be next Tuesday will be the week of Christmas, Maybe
Yeah, we could do that.
it'd be nice to do something like that. But
Okay, we could do that.
It doesn't have to be that.
No, but what we could do is we could do regular homework this week, and then Tuesday we'll do that, but we could have an extra episode for Christmas music.
Yeah, just like have like
and I'll
here's one.
research. I'll find they're like whole albums of Christmas music. I can promise you that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never heard one, but well, I think Bella Fleck and the Fleck are those considered Prague? Bella Fleck and the Fleck Tones.
Doubt it, but let me check. My
I
friend
think they had a
that.
Christmas album. Now that you mentioned the album,
How do you spell Fleck?
Fleck. Bella Fleck and the Fleck.
Hey,
Tones.
wow, they're Prague. Jazz fusion. Oh.
Nice. So I think they have a Christmas album.
Ah.
Jingle Bells. Hey, why don't we listen to that? Let's listen to that one
Okay.
real quick and see what
What's
it
the
sounds
name of
like.
the album? Should I send you the link for
It's called Jingle Bells,
Okay.
I think.
Jingle
At
All
least
the Way. Jingle All the Way.
Jingle-
2008.
Yeah, it was out a long time ago.
Here we
Oh,
go.
Fleck.
I'll give you the link.
What the heck is this?
So you've provided one Christmas album. I'll provide the next one. Okay.
No, we don't need the album. I'm just, we'll listen to it. We'll do regular homework too, though.
Okay. Okay. On the side, we'll listen to the Bella Fleck Christmas thing.
Yeah. I just wanted to hear what this.
There's a band.
Because I think it does have like a cool sound to it.
I've heard about Bella Fleck. I have no idea what they sound like. They're supposed to be jazz fusion, apparently. There's a Canadian prog band in the eclectic prog category, which is one of my favorite subcategories. It's the name of the band is The Spirit of Christmas. So,
I wonder if they have a Christmas album.
no, they have one album from 1974 called Lies to Live By. I'm very curious to check that out.
Baal. I actually read the Baal myth. Here's what I found. Baal.
Baal. That's how I pronounce it. Baal.
Let's see that.
Cool.
It's one of the first things there.
Oh, I see. I actually read the Baal myth. Here's what I found. Subscribe now.
Turns out, everything you know is a lie. All right, ready?
Yes.
Let's see what this sounds like.
Horsey vibes. Throat singing,
Hey man, this ain't bad. I think I'm going to enjoy listening to that album. That sounds great.
Sound cool. That sounded like Mongolian.
Yeah, throat singing. Yeah.
Tuvan throat singing. Like just the preamble to it.
But we have. What was the one we were? Oh, okay. So what do you have assigned for me?
I'm gonna give you. I'll send you the link here just a sec so you can see it for yourself. Tell me if you know this.
Who are you sending it to? The real me or the fake me?
No. In the little chat on the sidebar. You see the sidebar?
Oh. All right. So the real me. Well, that's Bella Fleck. The next one is Hatfield and the North.
Have you heard of this?
Oh, Canterbury Scene.
Yeah. So it's their self-titled album.
I will enjoy listening to this.
Yes, you will. Yeah. I don't know if you recognize some of the artists there in the lineup.
Jeremy Baines.
Richard Sinclair, he was from Caravan. Pip Pyle, he's a very famous drummer. Who was he with? Pip Pyle. Robert Wyatt's on track
Dave
4.
Stewart, yeah.
So...
Yeah, this is going to be cool.
Yeah, it's good. I was listening to it this week. Oh, Pip Pyle's from Gong. Cool. Cool. Do you like Gong?
Yes.
I was going to give you a Gong album this week, but I thought it was too easy.
I know all of
You know all of them?
I think so. Yeah, I think I've heard them all.
Do you know Shamal?
I like
with the sand dunes on the cover?
Probably.
Wingful of Eyes. Do you know Wingful of Eyes?
Who was it that was like coming out with those albums back in the 90s?
Pierre
Rhino?
Moreland?
Was it Rhino that was coming out with those albums?
No. Oh, the label.
Yeah.
Oh.
On CD. It was
okay.
Because that's where I got it. If they put it out, then I got it. Because like I was
okay
on one of their like catalog lists that I would get like all. I think they did Zappa too.
Are you very familiar with David Allen's solo work?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to give you some of that soon.
Okay.
Uh,
So don't listen.
yeah, don't listen to it. Gong Shamal is not very, very highly ranked or whatever on Prog Archives, but I love it.
Yeah.
3.81 out of 5, not bad.
Yeah.
But I do love it. It is easier listening, though. It's not as challenging as some of the other stuff. It's not as freaky, but I love it.
I was going to give you, but it's I was going to give you a really good Miles Davis album called Big Fun.
Okay.
And it's probably his best psychedelic album.
Ooh.
But it's like 4 albums. And I'm like, after like this week of listening to that much, I'm like, that's just too much to listen to.
Yeah, you can give it to me piecemeal, an album here, an album
or
there.
like, how about like I just tell you about that album and you'll be like, listen to it at work or something, just background. You know what I mean?
We could do that.
So the one I think I'm going to give you is a Miles Davis one.
Okay.
Someday My Prince Will Come. And the reason why I want to give it to you is because it is the most Christmassy sounding jazz that he's ever done. There is no Christmas theme, but like you can picture yourself in front of the Christmas tree, snow falling down, that kind of thing. It's got that feel to it, that album. So
cool. I'll check that out.
I think you'll enjoy it.
Jimmy Cobb on drums. I've heard about him. Jimmy Cobb.
I don't know who was playing on it.
Wow, John Coltrane on sax. He's often on his albums, right?
Yeah, I think they were on each other's.
Pretty cool. 3.7 out of 4.
On the where? On
Prog Archives.
On Prog. All right.
Very
Did you
cool.
get anything new?
Well, I mean, this week, this week I struggled, to listen to 4 albums a day.
I know.
This week.
That's what I mean. Like if I gave you that album, Big Fun, it would just be like, you have no life from this Tuesday to next Tuesday.
Luckily, I took a bus trip to Ontario to see my family, and so that gave me a lot of time to just really listen carefully. But I think we should probably stick to 1 album of homework.
I agree.
Once in a while, when we have a special occasion, we could do the double thing. But the thing you gave me this week's 54 minutes. That's reasonable. And what I gave you, I think, is 37 or something like that. 46.
Is it 54? 46. I don't remember it being that long.
It's 54, yeah, and mine's 46. The album cover that I gave you is pretty good. I don't know if you noticed it. Take a look at the Hatfield in the North album cover.
Hold on, let me look.
It's subtle. I didn't notice it at first glance, but the sky is strange.
Oh, is that like a mountain on a glacier? Or? Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's people.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Oh, I never saw that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Subtle. So we got about 10 minutes left for some random...
Essential,
music.
A masterpiece of progressive rock music.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you're going to love it. I just love the Canterbury scene. Not everything, but the best is, is amazing. So let's play some random music.
Big Jobs, Poo Poo Extract. It's the second song.
I like the third track.
Going up to people and
tinkling.
Tinkling.
That means pissing.
Yeah.
It's like, so I was just thinking.
And these are like 36 seconds, 23 seconds.
Yeah. There's that.
Bossa No Chance, 40 seconds long. Shaving is boring, 8 minutes long.
Wow.
This is going to be the cool.
It's very cool.
46 minutes, and the one I gave you, you said it's how long? 53?
Yeah, 54.
54.
The good old days, my friend. When was this published? 74.
Oh, wait, you don't have to do the bonus tracks.
I know I don't have to, but
I don't believe in bonus tracks.
Unlike you, I like bonus tracks. I don't
believe in them.
No, but I don't actually like the bonus tracks, like the music on the bonus tracks, because they're usually just an afterthought. But I like the idea of being able to listen to the bonus tracks.
The thing I like about an album is you only have like 40 minutes, 45,
minutes.
yeah, something in there. And you need to make decisions. What belongs on this album,
Yeah.
Like, that's why I like the limited.
You know what belongs on this 44-minute album? A double album.
Yeah.
Or in the case of your jazz guy there, a quadruple album there.
Yeah.
Problem
Four
solved. Problem solved.
albums. I think Sandinistas was four albums.
Sandinistas?
Double Nickels on the Dime, I was 3.
Okay. Little random question
Or
for
was
you.
it? No, it's 2. It was a double album.
A little random question for you. If you think back to the homework you had in previous weeks, was there any time in the shower where a song came into your head from one of my other albums, or?
From the first album, definitely there were. I mean, I would wake up, and the song would be playing in my head.
I know, but like for example, this week was there
Nothing.
something? There's nothing. Okay.
Nothing that was like.
Because I had a couple things come back to me from your previous homeworks.
Oh, like what?
Well, there's always that David Byrne keeps just coming back to me, always, right? It's like
That guy, like.
And it was a song. It was a song I didn't necessarily love, but it kept coming back to me. But for some reason, he's just got some earworms.
Yeah.
And there was one tune from another one of your homeworks. I forget which one it was, but yeah, I've had a couple, and I like it. I like that. That's when I know that I want to go back. I don't usually just go back and listen to something for the hell of it. I go back because I want to scratch that itch.
Well, for that David Byrne album, I would always in September I'd always listen to that album, is because we'd get like chilies from New Mexico, and I would cook, and as I cooked, that album would just be playing, just keep going and going and going, like beginning to end. So when I cooked New Mexican food for before even the kids were born, and as the kids were growing up, that was the album I played, like if we were gonna clean the house or do something like that. Cool. So it's got that, family. Yeah.
It's cozy.
Yeah.
Cozy, very cool. Alrighty, so let's dig into some rando stuff. It doesn't have to be prog necessarily, just whatever. Did you have time to discover anything this week?
Symphonic prog, you mean?
I was listening to chamber prog. You know what chamber prog is?
No. Why don't we let's go into that?
I'll give you a link. I'll give you a link to some of that stuff.
Okay.
It's a little bit. It's not quite up my alley, but it's a very popular band called Universe Zero or Universe Zero. So let me see if I can find a link for you.
Man, what are we gonna do that? Have you played that song yet from the Cause album?
No. We're gonna do that over my holidays, like next week.
Jeez, man.
If you have time.
I have time for that. I'm dying.
Yeah.
That, like, talk about like albums that stick with you. The Cause songs.
Well, I want to do, this Tuesday night thing is good, like with the homework and all that sort of stuff. But to do justice to our favorite albums that we both know and love, we're just gonna have to say, pick another day, and we'll just dedicate it to the Cause or whatever. And
I can't wait to hear the song that they hate so much that they won't put on the new albums.
I wonder how long it is. Does it give times on here? No. Doesn't give track times. Oh, I wonder if it would be on the actual album itself. It came with a bunch of posters and stuff too. Oh man. I should mail this to you. I should mail this to you as a present because you love them so much.
No.
It's got a bunch of stuff here.
Kids will just ruin it.
Can you see? See, it came with some little notebook.
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
It's like you get your money's worth.
Those guys are cool.
Got a bunch of photos. I'm gonna go through these. And there's all the. I can't wait to read all this stuff.
Oh man, that is cool.
When you were listening to Tone Dogs, I mean, we can't compare Pascal Son with this Amy Dinah-Moe or whatever her name is. But were there moments where you thought, okay, there's approaching something resembling the vocals? Or not really? You just... No.
Not really.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
I
not
agree.
special, but not awful.
Yeah. But Pascal Son is...
Chef's kiss. Huh? Mwah.
Well, I mean, I can be annoyed by some of her antics. Okay, I can be annoyed, but I love it. I love being annoyed by her.
She's great. She is great.
Righty then. So,
And the music is even better.
oh yeah, it's amazing. So I'll send you a little link here. This is something I haven't heard before. We won't play the whole thing 'cause it's 12 minutes long. And here's the link. Bear in mind, I haven't heard this particular track yet.
Share this.
Share that.
Is it Jingle Hell, Christopher Lee? No.
No.
It's Dense something.
Dense, yeah.
Oh, this is Chamber Prog? Okay. It's kind of symphonic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe a lower form of symphonic.
It's this is their third or fourth album. It's
What about this one? Combat. Check out this one. Henry Cow.
yeah, I'm familiar with them.
What else do they have in the suggestions? Oh, they got live.
Yeah. Go for
Hence
it.
live.
Universero live. Let's see this.
Meet our hero, Andy Edwards. They call it art rock. I think that's what they call Genesis too. I think Genesis is considered art rock.
It's a bit dark, It's dark.
Yeah.
I love the oboe or whatever that is.
Yeah, that's cool. Who's playing now? Doc Martin. The obvious choice. There it is. There's the oboe.
It's pretty good music. It's very dark though. They've been their nickname of the band is the darkest band ever. Darkest band ever. I want to send you another song by this same band,
All right.
and it's really demonic and dark.
Therefore, I think you'd love it.
No, it's interesting. 'Cause
I knew I was underwater.
there's some ads.
I just
on my-
didn't realize I was
Can't hear
this
ya.
underwater.
Here, let me send you the link.
Oh,
So
there
I
you
have
go.
ads on my account. Click on that link, please. Let's play just the beginning of this until you
Alright.
can't take any more because it's so dark.
All right, let me share that. Les Folies.
Les faux. La
Les
faux. La
Les
faux.
You got the gods of Prague on the side. I'd like to teach the world to sing.
Let it play, let it play, let it play.
I'm letting it play. I'm not stopping.
I'm starting to like it.
I feel I have a purpose. I feel the need to start a corporation.
Carbon tax anywhere?
I will accept that Halliburton promotion. Oh, you dropped a stick.
All the band members have cerebral palsy.
He's got Parkinson's.
He's not supposed to be playing violin, but he can't help it. He can't help it.
You can't stop.
This is my second time hearing this song. I heard it once today, and I liked it a lot better this time.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like
But it gets darker.
nice stroll through the countryside.
Countryside of hell.
Left pulse.
What do you think of the album cover? It looks nice.
Yeah, it does. I like mushrooms. Oh, this is these guys, Universe Zero.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. I thought it was just another. It almost sounds like the THX.
Where's my crucifix?
Dr. Frankenstein.
Please protect me and Phil. Am I listening? This is for education only. Jesus, it's just for education. Listen to that.
We listen to bad music so you don't have to. That should be like our tag.
You'll never hear this on Progopolis.
Yeah, Progopolis, man. The guy even around. It's like he comes in, he throws
It's his mother.
Molotov cocktails.
Is that part of the music or is that in my room?
sense much fear.
I am your father.
What is thy bidding, my master?
Almost sounds like Skinny Puppy, the vocals.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Too bad they're not prog. I'd like to listen to that.
Are they?
Maybe they are.
Time. We dare not go against Jedi.
I have to admit, I do like it though.
I'd like to hear
How long is the song?
25 minutes.
Okay.
Five is long enough, I suppose.
Yeah, but it's good. I do like it.
I'll listen to the whole thing.
Yeah. Well,
On my own time.
it's a band that I'm never going to give you for homework because it's not really my thing. Like this album I like better because it's darker. The first album is a lot more like you're listening to chamber music. There's a lot less rock and goth. This almost sounds goth to me.
Yeah, that's kind of gothic.
Goth industrial, but whew, it's heavy. It's dark. Wow. Doesn't bother you?
No.
You can have nothing. No music has ever scared you.
No. Have you been scared of music before?
Yeah, a couple of times. But it's more lyrics. Oh, do you like Diamanda Gallas?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, I'll give her for homework. That's the most satanic music you've ever heard. If you're not, just want to see if you could get scared by music.
Okay.
It's pretty gross.
So instead of
No.
maybe next week.
No, not next
Christmas.
week. Not next week. Next Halloween. Okay.
Mm.
She came to Montreal and she played in a church, a Catholic church, which I found not good. But anyway.
It was in between Collect and the
it was Compliant or something. It was like evening time, sunset. But yeah, Universe Zero. They're Belgian, so the Belgians invented what's called chamber prog because of that chamber music, kind of small orchestral thing, and
they got good chocolate, dark chocolate, satanic chocolate.
I lived in Belgium, and their French fries are very good, if you're into that sort of thing. So it's 9:08. Do you want to wrap it up? Anything else? Words of wisdom for us?
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all that stuff. I'll see you before then. But
I think
you'll like. I think you'll really like that album. What are we going to do that before then? Are we going to before next Tuesday?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like this weekend, whatever.
We're going to do the cause.
Yeah, we'll email. We'll set it up with our wives. You still with your wife, or is that over?
No. She left me for some Belgian Satanist.
Some Belgian chamber prog guy. So anyway, work it out with her, and then I'll work it out with my wife, and we'll figure it out. Hopefully, like the sooner the better. Like Saturday would be my earliest opportunity.
Oh man, we gotta hear that song.
Yeah. Well, I have to figure out. Like another thing is technical problems because I haven't unpacked yet because I've been so busy. But I got a turntable, but I haven't hooked it up to my stereo, and I haven't even hooked up my stereo, so I got to figure all that out. But hopefully by Saturday or Sunday we'll have it ready to go.
That's something to look forward to.
Yeah, baby. So nice seeing you. God bless you.
All right.
Go
You
to
as well?
go to the light,
Yeah.
and I'll see you soon.
Veer away from the Belgium.
Enjoy the Canterbury sounds, and
I will. I know I will.
We'll talk soon, my brother. Love you lots.
All right.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.